the knees. Take the hands and arms behind you. And we're just going to allow the knees to tip over that right side as we exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. This time take the gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale to center, navel's gently pulled in. Exhale over to the left side, gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale, close the eyes, continue with your breath. So it's a mindful breath movement. So breath and movement work together. So with our awareness, with our focus, the mind's not able to wander off and get caught up in its usual conditioning, much of which we want to break. We want to create new pathways in the brain. We want to let go of the old. And we do that by no longer giving up conditioning, power, and guiding the mind to being in the present moment. Let's do a couple more and see if you can sync the breath and the movement together just a little bit more, so it becomes like a flow. So you're not trying, it becomes much more effortless, more natural. So we bring the mind and the heart into union, into harmony. And back to center. Good. You're going to take the left leg underneath you into our cow face pose. Right leg over the top. If you want to go deeper, sweep that foot back. So eventually one knee stacked upon the other, shifting the weight so it's even. Use any blocks. If you want to use some padding underneath the bottom or a block underneath the bottom to lift up, please do. Good. Bring the hands together. Close the eyes. And I want you to focus on Anapana breath. So we're going to start to count the breath. So you're just starting with watching the breath entering, leaving the nostrils. Allowing the breath to enter through the nostrils, taking it up to the third eye point in between the eyebrows, and exhaling down from the third eye, down through the nostrils and away from you. So I want you to really be able to feel that more than visualize. So you can feel the tingling sensation of breath. Next, inhaling breath to 10. Exhale 10. Inhale 9. Exhale 9. Continue down to 0. Wherever you are, exhale, bring the hands forwards. Glue that bottom down, and again, just wiggling the spine from side to side. Again, imagining there's a serpent climbing from the last vertebrae, climbing up, working its way up towards the neck, the shoulders. So start to exaggerate that movement. So again, we're allowing this chi, prana, to work its way up. So this is our potential. This is the seed of Kundalini. Good. And as you start to flow this Kundalini energy, this Shakti energy, you're going to start to lean further and further forwards. You can relax the head and the shoulders. And then you're going to take the hands over to the right side, dropping down as much as you can. Doesn't matter how far you go. Some of you may be able to drop the elbows. That feels too much. Just use the fingertips, the hands. And start to explore how far over to the right side you can rotate. So you'll notice a real scrunching, a wringing out through the abdominals here. So really good posture for the gut. Three more deep breaths. Breathe into your belly. Good. And coming back to center. Good. Let the head go heavy and just hang for a few breaths. Invite the full flow of breath into each cell, the brain, the muscles, the tissues. And as you exhale, you're going to curl up. Take your time. Shoulders back. Release the legs. Take a hold of the big toes. Navel's pulled in. Inhale, sinking back. So we're balancing, lifting the feet, and then taking the feet hip distance apart. Good. As you exhale, start to kick away. Doesn't matter how far you go. Good. Well done. Keep the length through the spine. On your exhale, bring that right leg in and take that left leg over the top. Good. Gracefully done, everyone. Sitting up nice and tall. Good. Checking in with the weight, making sure it's even both sides of the bottom. Good. Fingertips down to the earth. Feel the connection with the earth through your fingertips. Good. And then start to shift that Kundalini energy. Allow the serpent to start to coil up the spine. Breathe into the heart. Let go of any tension on the exhale. So cleansing breath, each exhale. So And as you start to allow this serpent to coil up through the spine, start to lean further and further forwards into the posture. And it doesn't matter how far you go, start to reach forward. And then you're going to take the hands over to the left side or drop the elbows. Deepen the breath, keeping the gaze either down to the floor or slightly forwards. If you're taking the hands further across, you can start to take the gaze over that left shoulder, but no pressure in the shoulders here. We're really looking for that rinsing in the gut. You may be able to reach further out with that right hand to encourage that depth. Breathe deep into the belly. And as you inhale, start to walk back to center with the hands. Lean forwards, exhale for a few breaths. And inhaling, sliding back up through the spine. Good. Dropping the shoulders back. Release the legs.